Teeski! What's good, YouTube? Man, it's your boy T, man, and we back with another one for Caitlin Clark Week. Now, this video is the day Caitlin Clark humiliated her bully, Angel Reese. Now, we finna get straight into this, man. Not too much talking. We finna see what they talking about in here. So I need you to go grab your Dr. Kelp and sit down and enjoy the video. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notice while you at it. But without further ado, let's see what we finna get into. Let's get it, man.
In my 2 decades of watching NBA basketball, I've witnessed plenty of disrespectful moments from the basketball media. For example, Bradley Beal being snubbed from the 2020 All-Star team despite averaging 30 points a game.
I was kind of expecting it, honestly. It's disrespectful.
Or James Harden missing out on an All-NBA selection in 2016, even after averaging 29 points and playing all 82 games. And finally, Damian Lillard being picked for the NBA's top 75 list over 3-time Defensive Player of the Year and champion Dwight Howard.
I feel like that was just like a disrespect, like total disrespect.
These actions are undeniably outrageous, completely nonsensical, and, as some might say, downright blasphemous.
Facts.
It's almost blasphemous.
Well, just when I thought August 29th.
My fault.
I thought things couldn't get any worse, the media, ESPN, dropped this tweet on August 29th. With the WNBA playoffs in sight, which rookies are vying for the top spot? As in, who's going to be Rookie of the Year? First of all, the fact that they even ask that question is already incredibly disrespectful.
Insane.
But to make it worse, they added at the bottom, who's number 1 ahead of Indiana's Caitlin Clark?
Nah.
In case you missed it, on August 29th, ESPN placed Angel Reese ahead of Caitlin Clark on the Rookie of the Year ladder. And if you're wondering why that's so outrageous, let me break it down for you with the story of the day Caitlin Clark humiliated her bully, Angel Reese.
Final meeting between the Fever and the Sky. The Fever ahead of the series 2-1 coming into tonight. We welcome you into a sold-out Wintrust Arena.
For the longest time, Angel Reese has been targeting Caitlin Clark. First, it was her iconic John Cena "You Can't See Me" gesture and the ring finger point during the 2023 NCAA Championship. Later in the WNBA, she made headlines again by smacking Caitlin on the head without a second thought, then celebrating as her teammate shoved her to the ground. Then at the All-Star Weekend practice, she miraculously sank a three-pointer immediately after Caitlin missed hers, celebrating with everyone except Caitlin Clark. Microaggressions, covert bullying, passive-aggressive behavior. Call it what you will, but it's obvious she has a problem with Caitlin. Of course, when the media turns the cameras on her, she downplays any animosity, insisting she doesn't hate Caitlin and that they're just competitors.
Like, me and Caitlin Clark don't hate each other. Like, I want everybody to understand that it's just a super competitive game.
Well, on Friday, August 30th, under the hot Chicago sun, with the temperatures climbing to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, the stage was set for the two of them to once again compete. This wasn't just another regular season game between them. Throughout the season, as highlighted in that ESPN tweet, people have been pitting them against each other to see who would claim Rookie of the Year. So that was on the line. Secondly, this was the first ever Barbie-themed game hosted by the Chicago Sky. Angel Reese, who earned the nickname Bayou Barbie in college and now Chi-Town Barbie in Chicago, was the embodiment of the anything is possible spirit, with every seat in the arena draped in pink. And lastly, it was their final rookie showdown. In college, Angel held a 4-1 advantage over Caitlin, but in the WNBA, Caitlin was ahead 2-1. This game was Caitlin's chance to secure a commanding 3-1 lead over Angel's opportunity to even the score. Before the game had even started, though, Angel was confident she was going to secure the win. I mean, she even dressed up as Dennis Rodman and was striking poses and modeling before the first whistle blew. Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, was all business as she walked into Wintrust Arena. From the moment the game started, her focus showed. And if anyone in the audience grasped the significance of the moment, it was Shaq Diesel, sitting courtside, watching it all
Chain
unfold.
hard as hell.
To start the match, Caitlin came out strong.
She has stepped up her game.
Come here, let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. I don't even play no games with him, Kate.
Unfortunately for her, despite her best efforts, the Sky supporting cast was hotter than hot, draining 3 after 3 after 3. At one point, the score was 21-9, and it seemed like the Sky was on the verge of steamrolling the Fever. In that moment, I'm sure all Angel Reese could hear in her head was, Unfortunately for Angel, like I said earlier, Caitlin Clark was all business that day, and as for the Sky's incredible three-point shooting, well, their luck began to run out.
Damn.
The Fever began to mount a comeback with Caitlin Clark leading the charge, while Angel Reese was
foul.
left helpless. That 21-9 lead vanished, and by the time the first quarter buzzer sounded, it was 26-23, a tight one-possession game. Caitlin Clark was fully aware of that fact, so to start the second quarter, she calmly sank a logo 3, closing the gap.
Fever, good ball movement on this possession. Logo
Slowing. Shot.
for Clark.
Angel Reese tried to respond, but ended up
No,
traveling.
sir.
This, ladies and gentlemen, this would become the story of the night. Caitlin Clark kept making unbelievable plays, even interacting with the crowd, playfully asking if her shots went in. Meanwhile, Reese struggled so much that it became clear why I previously said that this ESPN's tweet about who the best rookie is was downright disrespectful.
Fucking joke.
If you think I'm over-exaggerating, just wait until you see what unfolds for the rest of the game. Because, things only get infinitely better for Caitlin and infinitely worse for Angel. I'm sure Sue Bird, who was right there in the arena, would wholeheartedly agree. As the third quarter began, the Sky grew desperate to stop Clark, resorting to tactics like this one, where they even denied her a safe landing spot. Angel Reese, on the other hand, was being guarded on the three-point line as if she were Giannis. Unfortunately for Reese, she lacked Giannis's other qualities. The Fever punished her around the rim, and when she tried to attack, she failed miserably.
Here in the third, Angel Reese lowers her head.
Good D.
Gets her off a loose ball.
As I mentioned earlier, the story of the night was Caitlin's greatness on full display and Angel's disappointing performance. And keep in mind, this was after Angel dressed up as Rodman and modeled before the game on Barbie Day in the home of the Chicago Sky. By the end of the third quarter, Caitlin Clark had racked up 23 points and 9 assists, while Reese managed just 5 points and 7 rebounds. The overall score was 78-64 in favor of the surging Indiana Fever, who have held the third best record in the WNBA since mid-June. Then came the fourth quarter, where Caitlin Clark once again looked like a hero, and as for Angel, well, she and the Chicago Sky looked like sore losers, amongst other things. And if you're curious about what I mean, let me walk you through exactly what went down in the fourth quarter. So, first and foremost, when it comes to pure basketball, Caitlin Clark was dazzling once again.
Knockdown.
Whether it was her shooting or playmaking, Caitlin did it all, and there was
Deep
nothing
one.
nobody could do to stop her.
See, look, and this go to show, bro. You don't gotta be with all that talking, bro. You don't gotta talk all the time. You don't gotta say what you know what I mean, what you gonna do. Just get out there and stand on business, man. You see, Kate don't say nothing. She don't get her media no attention. Cause she like, I'm just here to hoop. I ain't with all that extra work. You know what I mean? All that extra stuff. I don't need all that extra attention. I don't need all that. I don't need none of that. I'm just here to hoop. That's it, bro. Cause when I go home and lay my head down, y'all gonna talk about me still, even if I don't say nothing. You know what I mean? And you just gotta give kudos to her maturity and you know what I mean, and character as a player and a person. That's what it comes down to. A class act. You feel me? Somebody that don't get them the attention that they want. Stir up the pot like how they want. You know what I mean? That's not her. And I applaud to her. You feel me? She's a stand up act. You feel me? She's a once in a lifetime type person, player, all that. Shout out to Caitlin, man.
The game became so one-sided at one point, reaching a
Deep one.
25-point lead, that Caitlin was casually tossing up four shots.
She trolling y'all. Look at her.
And the Sky? Well, their frustration led them to resort to cheap shots. Take this play, for example. When Diamond DeShields collided with Clark.
Damn!
From one angle, it initially looked like an accident, as if she was genuinely trying to help her up afterward. But from another angle, it was clear I was way off. She was actually just complaining to the ref, insisting it wasn't a foul. It was so outrageous that even Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo, aka comedian Rob Schneider, weighed in, stating, "The fact this assault was not cause for immediate ejection by the referee means the WNBA needs to fire this referee, change league rules, and fine this player for this flagrant foul." Honestly, something needs to be done about this. I mean, after that incident, a startling stat emerged which...
Yeah, bro, that was a hard-ass foul, but, like, him saying fire the referee is crazy, though. Like, there's not, like, there's, like, 3-4 refs on the court. All refs get fired for that, bro? Relax. Nigga, that's their job, bro. They get money from that, bro. You gotta relax. You gotta relax, bro. But this should have definitely been a flagrant. I don't know about ejection. Ejection is a little overboard. That's a little soft, if you ask me. But a flagrant for sure, yeah. Because what the fuck are you doing?
Said that 17% of all flagrant fouls in the WNBA have been committed against Caitlin Clark. And the Chicago Sky, Angel Reese's team, is responsible for 80% of them.
Nah, they beat Nas.
Now, do you see what I mean about Angel having something against Clark?
I see what you mean.
But anyway, not long after that incident, Caitlin Clark wrapped up the game with 31 points and 12 assists, waved to the crowd, and then exited the game. And this is where things took a hilariously funny turn for the spectators, but became utterly humiliating for Angel Reese. With just under 4 minutes left, Caitlin was having a great time on the bench with her teammates. Meanwhile, do you know what Angel Reese was up to?
Out there getting rebounds.
With her team already down by 27 points, Angel Reese was still in the game, chasing a few points and rebounds to secure her double-double. So, like a classic stat patter, she stayed in the game just to pad her stats. It was downright hilarious. I mean, while Caitlin was literally on the bench, laughing with her...
Hey, it's funny though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's funny. She be staying in to get them rebounds, but all my betters know. All my bet, shout out to all my gamblers out there. We know we need her in that game. We need them rebounds. What you talking about? I got her for a double-double too. While y'all sitting there laughing at her, hey, get that board, Angel. Fuck you talking about good board. Fuck, I'm out here. We try to get some money. Fuck you talking about? No, I'm just playing. I'm not, but I am at the same time. You feel me? I'm playing, but keep her in. No, I'm off that, bro. I'm off that.
Teammates dancing, sipping Gatorade. Angel Reese was still in the game, desperately trying to secure her double-double.
My mama bet on that rebound.
I was honestly laughing my head off. I mean, let me say it again. Caitlin Clark was on the bench having a blast with her teammates, while ESPN's leading Rookie of the Year was still out there stat padding and desperately trying to get a double-double. Adding to the humiliation, she missed back-to-back free throws. This sparked a firestorm online with fans saying things like, Angel Reese stat padding in a 27-point game with 3 minutes left against the Fever bench. I'm sorry, it just has me laughing because she had like 5 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth. Now a double-double. Caitlin Clark is winning games, and Angel is disrespecting the game by doing the most egregious stat padding I've ever seen to continue a streak that only exists so her fans have something to point to. It's embarrassing. She scored 10 points. Half of them literally were after the Fever cleared the bench and were up 30. In case you were wondering about the actual unbiased statistics, after the game ended, I watched the film a second time and closely analyzed the play-by-play data. Caitlin Clark exited the game with exactly 3 minutes and 52 seconds left remaining in the fourth quarter when her team was up by 27 points. And after that specific moment, Angel Reese scored 2 baskets, hit 1 of 4 free throws, grabbed 2 rebounds, 1 offensive and 1 defensive, and committed 1 turnover. For the entire game, she finished with 10 points and 11 rebounds, shooting 4 for 9 from the field. If she hadn't padded her stats during garbage time, her final numbers would have been 5 points and 9 rebounds on 2 for 7 shooting, which translates to 28% from the field. Sheesh, guys.
Sheesh. Now that's
After
tough.
all the trash talk she directed at Caitlin Clark during the NCAA tournament, the headshot earlier this year, and the way she cheered on her teammate after she practically assaulted Caitlin, this was Caitlin Clark's classy way of getting her revenge. She didn't trash talk Angel or show any disrespect. Instead,
Facts.
she let her basketball skills do all the talking, dominated Angel Reese on her own court while engaging with the crowd in her house. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the day Caitlin Clark utterly humiliated Angel Reese. To be fair, though, Caitlin's game has been humiliating everyone, not just Angel. This actually includes the entire USA Women's Olympic team, because the truth
Hey, nah, man, that's the end of the video, bro. I got this video he talking about. I got that coming up next, man. So if you're seeing this today, just wait on tomorrow. You feel me? Or I might have already posted it by accident because I mixed up the, you know what I mean? I mixed my videos up. But either way, go watch it. But nah, man, this go to show. Kaylin like that. You feel me? Angel Reese. It's two different. They on two different levels to me, man. Caitlin is a superstar. You know what I mean? Clark is just like she's a good player, but she's not on her level. We got to stop comparing them. They're not comparable play styles, comparable players. You know what I mean? And even if like Angel Reese don't like be hating on her, as people be claiming, it's definitely like some like it's something there though, like some animosity or something. You feel me? Like Angel wanna be the best rookie. You know what I mean? She wanna be the best out of her draft class. But you can't blame her. You can't knock her for that. You feel me? That's just the competitive spirit. You feel me? She a dog at the end of the day. We know that. She's a dog. So being a competitor, that's the least you can do. So her you know, her just wanting to just be better. I ain't gonna take it away from her game for that, but all the all that the antics and all that, celebrating when your teammate knock her down and all that. Now that's a little much. That's why I think it's like some animosity or something. But hey, who knows for real? All we know is Caitlin Clark is like that, and she showed her that game and in this video. Now, if you like this type video, I need you to drop a like. I need you to subscribe. I need you to get down in the comments and let me know how much Caitlin Clark gonna average next season. And turn on post notices while you at it. Hit that subscribe button. And I'm gonna get up out of here, my dogs. It been a good one. Y'all let me know what type of videos y'all want to see next. We want to keep doing Caitlin Clark. How y'all been fucking with Caitlin Clark week? Let me know something, man. But with that being said, my dogs, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gone.